You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rudriance for Black and White Sports 2. Let's talk about Jim Harbaugh. Now, for full disclosure, I am a lifelong Michigan Wolverines fan. Yes, I know I live in Texas. Don't ask. Look, when I was young, I thought those uniforms were the coolest thing I ever seen in my life, and it just sort of stuck. And so here we are today. I am a big Jim Harbaugh fan. I always have been. My NFL team is the 49ers. So I've had a lot of Jim Harbaugh, like 10 or 12 years worth now, not to mention I watched him play a lot in the NFL. He played for the Bears, played for the Colts. Pretty good, serviceable NFL quarterback. Was not a superstar or even a star, but just a quality, competent starter in the NFL. So he recently spoke at a pro-life event where he was extremely and very vocal about the fact that he believes that people should have their babies. Do not go out there. Do not get abortions. He's very pro-life. He's unapologetic about it in true Jim Harbaugh fashion. He's very outspoken, very robust, very, Look, Harbaugh rubs a lot of people the wrong way because of his personality. Now, if you're a fan of Harbaugh, you love it. And you also love the fact that he does rub people the wrong way. I get a kick out of it. Every time that people get triggered by Harbaugh, I can't do anything but just laugh. I'm like, this dude knows exactly what he's doing, and I absolutely love it. Well, yesterday, he doubled down on his pro-life stance, and hell, he went to trending on Twitter again. The wokes went absolutely nuts. Imagine stepping up and making this kind of a courageous claim stance on pro-life, saying you and your wife will literally take care of one of your players' babies or a member of your staff's babies if they feel like they cannot do it and they're put into a position where they start thinking they may have to have an abortion. Him and his wife stepped up and said, we will take that baby and raise it. I mean, I can't think of... you want to talk about putting your money where your mouth is and stepping up and doing the right thing? I cannot imagine the fact that there are people out there actually hammering him over this. It tells you exactly where we're at from a morals and values standpoint. Because I got to be honest with you, I'm sick to death of the women's side of this. I am. There's babies involved here, and they just want to hell with that baby. They just don't care, and I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, me and my wife had discussed this. My wife thinks it's gross. I mean, she's like, there's something wrong with these damn women. And look, that'll give me some downvotes. Don't give a F. I'm all out of F's given when it comes to this. I am. Breitbart, let that unborn child be born. Michigan coach Jim Harbaugh doubles down on pro-life stance. I mean, this is awesome. Michigan Wolverines coach Jim Harbaugh refused to back down after pro-abortion supporters were angered by his pro-life comments last week. I'm sure Harbaugh was somewhere saying, bring it on. Come get some. Harbaugh appeared as the keynote speaker at the July 17 Plymouth Right to Life dinner and auction at St. John's in Plymouth, Michigan, where he asserted that America needs more respect and civility in political discussion, especially where it concerns abortion. Quote, I believe in having the courage to let the unborn be born. I love life. I believe in having loving care and respect for life and death. My faith and my science are what drive these beliefs in me, Harbaugh said at the address. The comments infuriated leftists who spent the following week attacking Harbaugh for his pro-life views. I mean, we're living in bizarro world. We really are. But Harbaugh won't be cowed by the pressure on social media. This weekend, he told ESPN that he would continue encouraging family members and players to let a pregnancy follow through, even if it's unplanned. I've told them the same thing I tell my kids, boys, the girls, same thing I tell our players, our staff members. I encourage them, if they have a pregnancy that wasn't planned, to go through with it. Go through with it, Harbaugh said on Saturday. Let the unborn child be born, and if at that time you don't feel like you can care for it, you don't have the means or the wherewithal, then Sarah and I will take that baby. Wow. I mean, that is powerful. Faith, family, football, those are my priorities. I just think that the abortion issue is one that's so big, it needs to be talked about. It needs serious conversation. What do you think? What do I think? What do others think? It's a life or death type of issue, and I believe in and I respect people's views, but let's hear them. Let's discuss them, because the passion on both sides of this issue. So when you combine that with respect, that's when the best results come. I'm just contributing to that conversation and that communication, which I think is really important, in my opinion. He reiterated his point. Any player on our team, any female staff member, or any staff member, or anybody in our family or extended family that doesn't feel like after they have a baby they can take care of it, we've got a big house. We'll raise that baby. Wow. I mean, that is unbelievable. Critics should not be surprised that Harbaugh is standing up for life. His views on abortion are well known. He's commented on the topic many times before. In 2020, for instance, he praised people for being concerned about people's life during the coronavirus scare. But he added, you see people taking more of a view in the sanctity of life, and I hope that can continue. I hope that continues, and not just in this time of crisis or pandemic. My Michigan Wolverines football starts up September 3rd against Colorado State. And I'm unapologetic about being a Wolves fan. I just don't give a shit. Man, unbelievable. Unbelievable what Jim Harbaugh has stepped up and said here in the public. And yeah, Harbaugh trended all day yesterday. The woke mob on Twitter was in full throat and full attack. Imagine we are in a place now where if you are pro-life, you are pro-advocating a child lives, you're getting drugged permanently, or publicly and permanently for that matter. I mean, they are trying to cancel Jim Harbaugh right now. I'm seeing leftist radical Michigan fans saying, F Jim Harbaugh, I'm done with him. I'm done with my Wolverines. Goodbye. I mean, don't let the door hit you in the ass. I would guess that Jim Harbaugh has acquired a lot more fans today than the ones he's lost. That's just my guess. At least that's my hope for an issue this serious. Again, it's unbelievable the devaluing of a baby in this scenario. You know, I'm going to keep it real. I was raised that you put the kids first before the adults. You know, that's how we do it in the South. Evidently, wherever Jim Harbaugh's from, and his dad's name's Jack, and of course John. They're from up north somewhere. So that's a strong stance by Harbaugh. It is, and I give him a lot of credit for not staying quiet. You know, he could have just held that, but no, I'm going to go to an event, and then I'm talking to ESPN, Marx's ESPN, and he comes out and takes his stance. I give him a lot of credit for it. Peace. I'm out. Till next time. Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now.
You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.